Pubcast. It's a Blossoms Pubcast. It's a Blossoms Pubcast.
Live from Blossoms HQ.
Hi guys!
Yo.
Miles is a bit grumpy today, he's a bit ill and things are going a bit wrong.
Everything's going wrong, so I'm going home
start
after
to
this.
the podcast.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Got a bit of a bit of a snotty snores.
I've got the summer lurg because we've gone from winter to summer, so the spring within me's going.
The spring within you's not having fun.
No.
But everything's working. Look at that screen there. Everyone's levels are moving.
Yep. Nice.
Oh yeah. We're on
Should we
it.
do some giving up the toss?
Yeah, please.
Oh.
Giving up the toast. I make a well-cooked Sunday roast. Fresh pappardelle, the flowers double roll.
So here in front of us we have a very large pile of pasta
I
with
underestimated the size of that.
meat sauce.
Yeah.
Pasta with meat sauce. I'm going in.
Brutal.
Made by Tom.
Yeah, the what's it called? It has been heated up thoroughly. And the edge of the grater didn't get fine enough for my own taste, really. But
I'm going into.
What meat?
the full shebang, what they say you should use on one of the original tagliatelle bolognese, al ragu bolognese recipes from Bologna. So it's 4 meats.
4 meats?
Well, yeah, technically. So you've got a bit of pancetta, bacon lardons, bacon bits, beef, pork, and veal.
That is delicious. Sorry, the camera will be panning to no one here.
Pasta tastes great.
And I used beef stock and chicken stock.
Nice.
It's very rich.
All the stocks.
So rich.
Yeah.
Really, really good, that.
A little bit of
like
I didn't have any red wine in or
There was a
white
pun in there
wine.
somewhere. All the stocks, and you saying rich as well. Do you know what I mean?
What did you use then?
Lame.
Well, I had some Madeira in, which is like a
Nice.
sweet.
That's the
That's
shit.
sweet red
That's
wine.
the
Yeah.
It's a dessert wine.
Nice.
Like a dessert
one,
wine.
yeah.
But I've had that in because Hawksmoor use it in their gravy, the bone marrow gravy. So that was in the cupboard for that, and I thought, bone marrow gravy, ragu base, not a million miles away, are they? So
I can't actually step away
I
from
didn't
it.
put a lot of it in, to be fair. I didn't put a lot of the Madeira in, but it's there.
My man at Finger use that.
He used masala wine, didn't
He
he?
uses masala wine, but I think you would say that's in a similar...
Is it a Tavla?
Yeah,
I went there on Friday.
But we just got a bit of fresh tagliatelle, great parmesan on the top. Just the old classic
Fucking hell.
tagliatelle al ragu bolognese, you know.
You know what?
One last hit and then I'm coming back.
I didn't have any bay leaves because I need to get a new bay leaf tree.
Fucking, it's
But
just.
a bit of cinnamon.
Could have had a couple off my doorstep.
Do you
I
want
know,
me to
should've
laugh?
knocked on.
Your,
Is it nice?
It's
Yeah.
really, really good.
Whenever you make a ragu, it's always the same.
Is it?
Like, even though you've done it slightly different ways, it always tastes similar. Watch your camera.
It's tasty. It's very
Alright.
tasty.
Oh, it's so hard to walk away from.
Yeah, it's always. Do you know what I mean? It's always like it's just like a. You know, your mum has got like a bolo taste. Like your mum's bolo is
Like
your mum's
signature.
Yeah, like you've got that one. And I'm not saying yours is a mum bolo, Tom.
No, it tastes like
It's far superior. Sorry, mum.
God,
but
that's
yeah.
delicious. I've
I'm
just had a
going.
massive
I'm going.
sandwich as well.
I'm going with. It's just a. You know what? It's a solid 9 every time.
And do you know what?
Thank you.
Where the one's missing is because we're not in Bologna.
The one I think
I'm going
is
again.
more. I want a cheeky side, or do you know what I mean? Something like
I
that.
still think there's
Condone
room for improvement. I don't think there's something that they do in the water over there. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know
there is, yeah.
You know what I mean? I made it pretty fast, to be fair.
It was fucking great. It's
Pressure
really
cooker.
good. Really
No,
nice.
I didn't pressure cook it this time, but I did slow cook
Miles,
it for a
do
good
you-
few hours.
Did you
Finished it off in the oven in the pan
Ooh,
because I was going out and I didn't want to leave it on the hob, and I thought low and slow in the oven is
Nice.
a safer option
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
than
hell.
leaving the
yeah, leaving the hob on.
burner on. So I had a bit of the burner and then a bit of finished it off in the hob. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I did anything else.
What
which is different in there.
vessel did you?
Bit of fresh
did
basil
you
at the end.
did you put the pan in the oven?
Yeah, the whole pan with the lid on.
Yeah, nice.
I'm so sorry. I've just got to order this thing from Screwfix. But carry on.
Right,
what
it's
you
fucking
ordering from
delicious.
Screwfix?
Just a load of shit.
Go on, what you ordered?
Just paint and shit.
Charlie's painting the side of his gaff.
I saw this morning actually.
Mural.
Was your auntie helping you out with some flowers?
It was
or
my mum.
something? Is that your mum?
Yeah, she's got a load of plants for my garden.
Oh, I was doing that yesterday as well.
Yeah, a
All
lot
right.
of climbers and
What's
stuff.
everyone else been doing this weekend? Then we'll. Well, actually, is everyone agreeing? It's just a fucking solid 9.
No, without
Yeah,
a
yeah,
doubt.
of course.
Yeah, it's just
Absolutely.
well done, Tom.
Thank you.
Solid.
This weekend I went to Altrincham.
Nice.
Oh, what do you do in
For the
Altrincham?
evening or the day?
The day. And then we attempted to go to Knutsford after that, but then it turns out it was Mayday. So they had a big fair, a parade thing going through Knutsford, so we couldn't even get close to it. And then...
what did you do in Alti?
Just had a peruse around the shops, had a coffee. Had a couple of tacos from Alti Market, which were delicious.
Good.
And then, for Cinco de Mayo, which was yesterday, we went around to our friend Peter and Ewan's house, and he made tacos for us.
Fucking hell, getting holidays in.
Yes, it was very nice.
Mayday.
What is Mayday again? Is it something war related?
Charles?
Does it involve the maypole? You know, and they dance around the maypole and whatnot.
I don't really know.
I saw a Morris dancer in booths.
I think it's. Is it more to do with the season or something like that?
Fuck no.
What's Mayday, Charlie? You're quite.
Apart from when a plane's going
I don't know
down.
the history of Mayday, to be honest.
Mayday.
There we go. If anyone knows, write in blossomspubcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Myles, what do you do?
What day are we on now? Monday.
You bumped into Lauren and Brett in
Yeah.
Where
What
were
is
you?
that place? It's like Die something or something.
Diecast.
Diecast. Yeah.
Did you go
Went to
Diecast?
Diecast? I've never
fuck's
been there
Diecast?
before. It's like this massive, almost like if Warehouse Project had seats, and it's like
Was it at Ducey Street?
yeah. No, it was good. I went for one of my mates' birthdays, and yeah, it was good.
What, you've got other mates?
I've got no, you're my business friends, aren't you? Yeah, that's it. But no, yeah, just went there, had a few drinks and shit like that, and then just been out in the sun a bit. Not really much to report, to be fair.
Did you get any jet washing done?
I did actually.
Borrowed my jet
your
washing
In his boxers.
shame you've asked for it back, to be fair, but
You got it.
well,
Good
actually,
fun.
funnily enough,
Cleanses
Josh,
the
you sent
soul,
me.
the jet wash.
Do you love jet washing?
I just feel like you feel because you can physically see the change in the floor.
It's a good job.
You
innit,
should get
jet
the video game.
Satisfactory.
And
jet
that
washing
blew
game.
my head. That jet wash video game.
Power Wash Simulator is very good.
washing? Car wash
It's very-
simulator.
Power Wash
Oh,
Simulator.
sorry.
It's very good. It switches you off.
I just
You should try it
Can't
next
understand.
tour. Next tour. Well, it's a game about power washing, but it's really like imagine colouring in,
They've got vacuuming
but
as well.
instead of a crayon, it's a power wash. It's a,
I don't.
do you know what I
I'm
mean?
with Tom on this.
You need to try it. You can't. Just,
I'm all for everyone get games for whatever you want, but
If you don't like it, don't do it.
There's like a
I don't-
couple of million people who like play it and love it.
I'm just saying. I can't.
relate.
I don't think my ADHD would.
I think you'd be really into it.
It wouldn't.
No,
If
honestly.
anyone would be into it, I think it would be you.
No, you see, this
If
way,
it was on an
you've
iPad,
got me completely wrong.
you'd do it.
You've got but it's just doing
You're
the same
more into
shit.
like playing God, like simulation
That's
games.
what I mean. Like, yeah, doing
Well,
something.
it's a
like that.
simulator.
Which, do you know what? There's something later in the podcast about that. Yeah, so everyone's had a nice weekend, chilled.
Chess.
I thought I've put down as a little. Oh, sorry, mate. Go
What
on.
have you been up to?
No one's asked what I've done.
No, go on.
What have you done?
Doing house stuff.
What have you
It's
done?
adult in this, isn't it? It's real.
No. I went for a little 65k on the bike yesterday.
Oh, you said you wanted to go on the bike.
6 a.m.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good.
it was beautiful.
Unzip the jersey. Let the air go in.
I didn't. It was a little bit chilly.
What was it?
But I got a puncture in Alderley. Chain come off. A couple of flies in the eyes.
I got a punctured lung in Alderley.
I thought you said it was a good day.
So I thought like the odds were stacked against me. But do you know, it was such a beautiful morning. I took a little moment to myself and I thought, it's an absolute pleasure to be out.
Yeah.
I could smell all like the
Gratitude.
honeysuckle.
Nice. Cow slip.
They want a soul on the roads, and I just thought, it's just.
Do you have like a?
It's not hard,
do
is
you,
it?
Do you
It's
have
not
like,
hard, is it?
do you
Not hard.
carry like a repair kit on you then?
Yeah.
So you've
Sorry.
like
Spare
first aid,
tubes.
I had another tube. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's good.
What would have happened if you couldn't? Would you
Long
have to,
walk
have you
home.
got
to get
the
the bus
just
bus
get
back.
bus
Or,
back,
yeah, train.
Nice.
Do you know what would be good? You know,
Good.
like these. I've just thought of this as a business venture here now. Right here, right now.
AA,
This is
but
so
for
me.
bike breakdowns.
That's exactly what it, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say
So that
it's not
in
really-
Manchester, it's like,
BB.
BB.
yeah, BB, bike
There's a company that
breakdowns.
does it.
Hey?
There's a company that does it.
Oh,
Is
they?
he?
Yeah, so if you get like a punch or something, like, you just ring them up and they just come in a van and just put you in the van and take you where you need to go.
So
Maybe like-
a cyclist kidnapper, but with
I don't want to
consent.
say rescuer.
With consent. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah.
You can do the opposite and kidnap fat cyclists if you want.
I went to Ornella's Kitchen yesterday. I'd like to give a shout out to that. It's in Denton,
Nice.
Denton.
and it's an
Scott
Italian.
Murphy.
Tameside.
It's fucking amazing.
The only person I knew who lived in Denton like 10 years ago.
Skunk Murphy.
Scott Murphy, yeah.
I
so,
buzz off. I
what's he
buzz
saying?
off random nicknames like Skunk Murphy.
You
Just
love
while we're
Scott
on it.
Murphy, don't you?
no,
From a stripe, wasn't it?
Yeah, no.
How did
he
you
was-
get the nickname Skunk
He was
Murphy?
painting, like, and they were only like, must have been like 17. They were painting like a wall or someone's gaff, and someone just did a white roller up his back and said it looked like a skunk. His last name's Murphy, so Skunk Murphy, shout out.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ornella's Kitchen, if anyone's not been, you've got to book well in advance. It's one of them. There's only about 10 seats in there. But it's really
What's the cuisine?
Italian. It's really
Nice.
good.
On par with Atavola.
I would actually say it is.
Wow. I have to give that one a go, you know. So I'm speaking to you, but I can't see you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Be good,
really,
that.
really good. What else did they do?
Sorry,
Else?
everyone keeps
Stayed
going
in
back
Saturday
more.
night.
Nice.
Watch that Wicked Little Letters, Joe, that you'd recommended. Good.
Just like I said,
Cozy.
I'm
Easy
so
watch.
full.
boss film. It's just nice film, short, good storyline, funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got your leather jacket, by the way, yeah. I've half-inched on Saturday night.
How did it go down?
Got a few fucking photos, you know what I mean? I was like, fucking ace wearing
How did
this.
it go down on Saturday?
It was good, yeah.
You
Sound.
feel good in it?
Yeah, I felt good in it.
Oh,
It's here, so...
I feel like that's what clothes do.
Yeah.
No,
they
when you
do
find
do
when
it.
you find
You
an
get a
item of clothing,
new lease of
It's
life.
alright, innit? Yeah.
when you find an item of
Especially
clothing,
when
you
you're not
your
fucking
buzz
paid
off.
for
It's good.
Hey?
When you find an item of clothes and you buzz
It's
off,
good,
fucking
isn't
the
it?
best
Pair
feeling
it
ever.
with. Can you
Do you
give
know
me a
what? I
rundown?
didn't have anything... I wanted to wear, like... I didn't want to go overdressed, so I just had jeans,
What colour?
top, just darker blue.
Jeans.
Darker blue does go with it.
Yeah.
Tried a few
Jeans.
things like just dark blue jeans, fucking
T-shirt.
shoes and that t-shirt.
Black
So
t-shirt.
it was
White
white, but
t-shirt,
it worked.
Ah,
It was
classic.
worked.
That's quite a
It
classic.
is-
biker
it is a bit,
look,
innit?
It's quite T-birds, isn't it?
Yeah, I like
50s.
it.
50s.
Quite 2015 on the
Yeah, I
slide.
like
do you know what I
it.
mean?
I like
50s
it.
pastoral.
But I am missing a leather jacket. Do you know what I mean? So you know what?
You're trying to guilt trip
future.
Tom
I
into
say,
the
no,
Gucci leather.
not you. Fucking 30th this year, isn't it? Moving on. I've woken me up this.
you feel
I'm back.
feel happier now.
I'm back now. I'm still going home after
Thinking
this.
about the leather jacket.
Yeah. So
If you're staying out with the drapes, Tom will give you the leather jacket.
that's fucking well worth it.
Oh, I'll get you one.
No sound, yeah. What have you been doing, Joe?
You went for a run this morning, I saw you.
Where do you go?
Little 5k. I've seen
Did
little
the
5k route.
we won't discuss the route.
His first run in shorts.
I've seen.
well-
no, I've crossed that bridge. When you break into it, it's well better.
I had shorts for the gym,
Yep.
but I was in the gym. Kind of doesn't really work in the
Today?
gym. Works better. No, as in like I've got these like running trousers, and then
Yeah.
I don't like getting my little milk bottles out. Do
I'm
you know
the
what I
same,
mean?
mate,
But
yeah.
I got them out today, and
Got a good
fucking-
set of pins, you, Miles.
It's alright, innit?
Done it.
Good
Good
shape.
Good little. I've got
I had
all
a
right
nice walk this
legs. They're
morning.
okay.
Did you?
Bramall Park.
Nice.
From
Shout
our
out
house
to the dog.
down Happy Valley
I know. So
up to Bramall
I was
Park.
literally-
Lovely, up early.
It's beautiful.
Nice.
I was
How good is it
I was
when they
literally-
It was
beautiful.
dead as well, you know, because it's bank holiday. Everyone was on the sauce.
Oh,
probably last
yeah.
night.
Me and,
I noticed
no
that.
one was out.
me and Sophia went for a walk. We were like 5 minutes behind you. And when you're
Good.
taking photos of the ducks,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why I sent the.
Do you know how good is it when the sun's out? It makes
It
such a difference. I feel
I didn't used to be that
twice
kind of
as
guy,
good
but
when
I
the
feel
sun's
like-
out.
Well,
I feel
I've,
like my
It's so
my
good,
vibe's
isn't it?
changing.
I've actually put on the theme of the week this week.
Summer.
Because it felt summery.
Do you know what? Like I say, we've gone from winter to summer, haven't we?
Yeah, do you,
Weird.
know what it is, Tom? And like you said, you're not that guy, and I agree with you. But also, I think
a
it's
normal guy.
I think it's just when you get used to a season. It's been cold and rainy for ages now, so when the change is nice.
It
do you know what I
wears
mean?
off when it's that hot. You can't sleep at night.
Yeah.
When it went like
Yeah.
40
And you're
degrees
like-
last year or the year before, it was
That's
too
why spring
far.
is my favourite.
We were spraying the fucking wall with cold water like it's ludicrous.
What does that do?
It did
Well,
nothing.
to try and cool it down.
To try and cool the brick down.
Yeah, so the house is cooler.
I tell you what, shutters help if you've got a
Yeah,
fucking
they
them
do.
at home. Do you know
Do
what
you
I
remember
mean?
the 40-degree?
Sort of saying, yeah.
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 The
I
wild.
went to
That was
Lime
2
Park
years ago,
that
wasn't
day.
it?
Yeah.
That was dangerous. You couldn't go outside. I still went. I was in the garden for 5 minutes.
Do you know what it is? Do you
Me
know
and
what
Katie
Is it?
slept in the garden.
That's so Love Island. That
It was. We had
so Love Island.
Yeah, it was very Love Island.
I might give that a go.
So yeah, and the other thing I thought we'd talk about today was festival season.
Cool. Why? Jokes.
What fucking doing on it?
Do you know what I mean? And I just thought, I don't know.
What's the first festival? Isle of
Isle of
Wight.
Wight, yeah.
There we
Which
go.
one's which? I always get Isle of Man and Isle
Isle
of
of Man.
Wight.
We are playing the Isle of Man, but it's not a
That's just
festival.
a
Is
gig.
Isle of
innit?
Wight announced?
Well, that's
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Isle of Man is we're playing during the TT, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
What? Sorry.
The
TT.
TT.
Yeah, the TT weekend's on.
What is that? Bikes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't you get involved?
Is that like a big thing?
No, it's
Please
motorbikes.
Hey,
Superbikes.
what the fuck is a super bike?
A super
very
fast
fast
Not a
motorbike.
bicycle.
Not a
Motorbikes.
bicycle. Oh, a motorbike.
They basically fly around the island really fast.
What the fuck is a super
Well, no,
bike?
because like your mum's got one of those electric bikes. I thought it was one of them.
I'd love it if my mum was in a TT on a,
yeah.
on
Do you
a
know what I
little
mean?
Pashling.
ADHD, has everyone here ridden a motorbike?
No.
Yeah.
Scooter. We all had motorbikes. back in-
refuse.
Did you have a little moped back in the day when you were
Used to
16?
borrow one.
Did you? Right. Just thought it was
Legally.
a...
No.
Yeah, I've still got my little,
Moped
I've still
times
got my
were
little. I had a bike and I've also got. I had my little Vespa. Well, still got my little Vespa. Little mod art. Go on, Tom. Sit down with that here. Fuck it. Everyone keeps diving back to that.
I
Bolo.
refuse to get on a bike of such speed.
Would you get on mine? Well, I think it's like.
I've been on yours.
No, I would.
Yeah, me and you used to get about on my Vespa, didn't we? Chaz?
But it's not that I'm really worried about. It's people driving into me that I'm worried about because people are fucking idiots on the road.
That's true. Yeah.
My mate once swapped out. It was his reg or an engine. He got insured 17. No, because he got insured on a 125 certain brand of bike. Won't give too many details.
It's the engine.
No. I was going to say the brand, but I don't want to give anything away. No, it's highly illegal. And he got insured on a 125. It was actually a 900.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's 17, like highly illegal. And I went on the back of it once, going because we used to drive to Buxton, and I held you and you put your arms on the back bit like that, and he went about 100 mile an hour, and I thought I was going to die and fly off it. I was like that, panicked, like fucking gripping on for my life. You're supposed to put your arms around people, aren't you? Wild. So yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Please. Think.
But yeah,
Think.
festival season. Isle of Wight's the first official.
I'm really looking forward to that, you know.
Hopefully we don't get blown off this time.
Yeah.
I was anxious.
I was waiting for that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, the wind was really bad last time we played there.
Must have been something you ate. Sorry.
But yeah, this one will be. Well, it's going to be better than that, isn't it?
Surely, yeah.
Well,
It was really good up until that point as well. I remember really enjoying it.
You know, I still enjoyed it,
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah, apart from the fear.
Yeah,
but
well,
it
the fear
good.
was when you watch the footage back and we're all like looking up.
it's just
like,
all-
You was at the
looking
back
up.
that felt it a bit more because there was like
Yeah.
things above your
Yeah.
head.
Do you want to go into anything about festivals? Any boring side that people might be into?
Yeah, watching people want to know.
Booking processes, anything like that?
Booking.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like so basically, you've got a booking agent at a band. Maybe I was thinking this the other day because we get questions and like people are like, oh, see if Wolfie will let you do it. And I think people think Wolfie's our like manager. So I was thinking maybe we should go through the roles as well.
Let's go through the roles.
It's quite interesting.
This is
isn't it?
cosy.
People might not know. And I thought, do you know what? If you're bored now, I reckon skip forward 10 minutes.
I think we should. Let's piece it together in order that we were
we got
assigned
them.
to us or we found them.
Okay.
So we start the band in 2013.
Tom Ogden, songwriter.
Not that intense.
Josh Dewhurst, anxious as sin. But also hungry right now.
We start the band. We're on our own for a bit, aren't we? We had a few people kind of help us get some gigs and stuff like through friends.
Big shout out to
Lee Turley.
yeah.
And we had another guy called Alex. Might as well just talk
Alex is
about
doing
him.
really well at the minute.
Yeah.
He's living in Stockport, you know. Yeah.
Second name.
Edwards.
There we go.
He was he was an intern at Universal. He's probably only in his 20s at the time. And he was one of his friends saw us play at Roadhouse. This is when we were 4-piece, I think. I don't even think you played the gig, Miles.
Thank you.
You were in the band, but you weren't
Do you know
ready to
what?
play
I
a gig.
completely forgot we played at Roadhouse.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Weird venue.
Remember
That.
playing Madeline there?
No,
Yeah, I remember fucking the solo.
You were there,
You were there,
didn't
but
play.
you weren't playing.
I don't know,
There was 2 gigs.
maybe
there.
you did. No, maybe you did play.
I
You
played
did play.
tambourine on my chest really aggressively and got a bruise.
He did play.
Fucking class, you man. So rock and roll, lies, boss.
Anyway,
Yeah, go on.
Alex helped us for a bit. Excuse me. And then Conrad seen us.
Yeah.
Supporting the Rifles, and Conrad was already a really established manager.
It was Lee that invited Conrad down to that gig, wasn't it?
And do you know what? Big shout out to Rifles. They had us on, and they also
Rifles, yeah.
they let us be main support that day.
You were really well that gig,
'Cause
weren't
it
you,
was a
Joe?
Manchester
That's
gig.
tonsillitis, didn't I? But yeah, they let us.
we
How
went
was
to
your
be first on.
tonsillitis?
Oh, it was fucking shit that.
A band called Repeat Offenders, weren't they?
Yes, they were really like Jake Bug's cousin, innit? I believe.
Was it?
Yeah, something like that.
And
I mean, it
they-
might be one of them like Jake Bug's cousin twice removed. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I thought that was another one.
or maybe
Began
I'm
with
getting
S.
it wrong.
The Swines. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was.
I thought that was Jake's cousin.
I thought the Swines were the people that let us. Anyway, one of them.
Right,
Anyway,
so
we ended
did
up
a
main
gig.
support. But
Yeah.
fucking going around the houses there. We ended up main support. Conrad sees us. We spoke about this. So we get Conrad as manager. Conrad is the manager of Stone Roses, Cortinas, amongst others. The
Coral.
So obviously we were like very excited. Conrad obviously has a lot of connections in the industry. So then we got a booking agent through
Conrad and Dave, by the way. Dave,
Yeah,
is that
Conrad
one?
and Dave. And SJM.
Yeah, we ended up playing at the Purple Turtle in London.
So Charlie Meyer is a booking agent. He
Yeah.
books for the Arctic Monkeys,
Radiohead.
13
Radiohead.
hours.
Like a
yeah,
Yeah.
Big
big
roster.
company.
big dog.
He saw us and was like,
Conrad invited him to the gig. He was like, if you like him, I'm managing him if you want to do it. So, like you said, Charlie came to watch us at the Purple Turtle in London. Myles met him, none of us did.
Well, because Arctic Monkeys were playing Finsbury Park.
He sorted us out
Yeah.
tickets for the day after,
He
didn't
did, yeah. So
Fucking
he was
boss.
he came down after their gigs. We were on dead late. Came down, watched us, then shot back to Arctic Monkeys.
Side note, the lineup for that gig: Arctic Monkeys, Tame
I know,
Impala,
unreal, Royal
Miles
Blood.
Kane, Royal Blood. What the fuck?
great.
Great.
So yeah, it was.
Booking agent.
Then we got the booking agent, so then it's us and the booking agent and Conrad for a while.
Then we got the van and started touring like mad.
Yeah.
Just constant. We all left our said jobs at the time.
Yeah.
I left my apprenticeship. Chaz left working with his dad. Stonemasonry.
Tax purposes.
Brick Lane.
Me and Myles left the Armour Lodge.
Arm Lodge.
Yeah, I got
Josh
sacked.
left college.
Lame.
Sorry, college lecturer.
I stopped teaching.
Yeah, 8-year-old professor.
And we didn't have a record deal at this point,
No.
so it was just us.
Winging
Conrad
it.
was investing some of his own money in us. So
Then was
fair
it?
play.
Then was it Chris?
No, Chris came on to drive the van,
Yeah.
and then we got Wolfie tuning guitars. So
Yeah.
no
The
one was
tech.
tour manager at this point, Tech, and we had Jackson.
Jackson.
No,
Jackson.
Chris was tour manager.
Well, yeah, so no one was tour manager. No one was said
Chris
tour
just-
manager.
No,
Chris just sorted shit.
was.
Well, he just took the emails, didn't he?
Yeah,
It
so
wasn't, we didn't
and
even know
started
what
booking
tour
So what
hotels.
manager
happened?
was.
Chris took, because we didn't know what a tour manager was, and I suppose people listening to this might not know what a tour manager is.
It's basically getting you from A to Z at the gig, innit?
Yeah.
Planning the gigs.
So a tour manager basically,
Planning the routing of the gig, should I say.
yeah,
Planning the route.
they get
What-
the
what's-
band to and from gigs, and also do the logistics side
But
of
the
it.
gigs are already booked by the booking
Back
agent,
the booking agent
management.
and the management, yeah,
Separate to
separate
tour
to
manager.
So Wolfie's like Wolfie's sort of like and this sounds dickheady, and I really don't mean it sound. He's an employee. Does that make sense?
Well, no,
So
they all work freelance, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean, like, as in, like, you're paying for Wolfie's service. Like, oh, Wolfie, come here and do this.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Conrad, our manager, like, because people go, oh, Wolfie, get him to do this. So it's like, really, you need to speak to Connie. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Yeah.
But and yeah, it's mint. That's how it goes, really. I was going to go on something briefly
No.
about.
Then we got Tamer.
Because how Wolfie came into tour managing was Chris was driving the van for us, and he'd always, because Wolfie and Chris were in the front,
Yeah.
and we'd be in the back of the van, and Chris would get emails, go, oh, Wolfie, answer that, because I'm
Yeah, that's
driving.
literally how it
And that was
started.
literally how it started.
His dad was a tour manager as well.
Was, yeah.
Yeah.
So Wolfie started taking the emails, and then Wolfie just accidentally became the tour manager, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then we got a record deal the year after, and then obviously you get more of a crew then, and then you can afford to actually pay people as proper crew, because we were like, it was like rogue as fuck.
Well,
in the early
we got
days.
Tamer in to drive a car.
Yeah.
It ended up being like
never left.
a fucking like Einstein of
So
audio.
Tamer is the drum tamer. He's our production manager / percussion player /
Ex-drum tech.
Moral
slash-
support.
/ he does a lot for the band, and he's like
Yeah,
a lot of the things technically
he's
like
really switched
He
on,
built
isn't
this
Yeah.
room, basically.
yeah, he did. Yeah, Tamer's like
a technical
sort of-
wizard.
He's like the cog in our machine, isn't he?
yeah.
Yeah.
Joe, it's good to bring these people like Chris Pearce, Wolfie, Ed Croft, lighting engineer,
Yeah.
Lucinda Potter.
Lucinda monitors. Like we've got a great crew behind us. And none of the gigs would be as good without them. So
No.
shout out to
So
SK crew.
thank you.
I feel like
Yeah,
we're
what we were
missing-
talking about, the festival. The festivals are
Yeah.
booked
Feel like we
by
missed
the
a few
booking
then.
agent. So we'll get an email saying X festival wants you to play on this date, and you kind of say yes or no. Do you know what I mean?
That's
if it
it.
fits the routing and it's good for you, you do it. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone just has a good time in the end.
Yeah,
It's a
it
good
is.
vibe. I love
I'd say-
festivals.
It might be a
I
bit
do.
boring to some people, but I thought it was worth just going into it, how you do it. Booking agents literally get into it. And also, when you do some festivals, say we're doing Leeds Fest, you sign an exclusivity.
For the
The
certain
bigger you
radius.
Yeah, the
Well,
bigger
and
you get.
also, I suppose the slots correlate to how many people you can bring.
Yeah, of
'Cause
course,
it's
yeah.
based on your live
Yeah,
shows
so, yeah,
as well.
exactly,
like if you're a bigger
If you're a bigger band,
touring band, then
yeah.
they'll be like, right, get you on here, do that.
and then also, so there's other things that come to the fee, like Miles said then. So a bigger fee, like you might sign exclusivity to be like, right, we'll only play this festival.
So many
in
miles from
in-
there. You
exactly.
can't do two. You can say you're playing a big festival in the northwest of England. You can't play any others in a certain vicinity of that.
Or it's like a certain cap or something like that.
Yes, people
might
just
not-
go watch you. It's like you instead of to the one that you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Can
people
I-
might not know that because it must be really hard for festival
Is this like
bookers.
secret? Is this like?
I don't think
not
so.
secret, is it?
I just
It's
think
like-
it's not really.
It's common sense when
Well, I
you
mean,
think
if it is
about it. And you
secret,
don't know.
What are you
But it
gonna
makes
say,
sense.
Josh?
I was just thinking I'd lower the tone with some negative comments.
Let's do it.
By all means.
Yeah,
Negative YouTube comment.
sure.
I've got one as well.
It's actually on YouTube as well. first one. These are all on our latest video. I've got a few to read.
Are they on the
here.
new tune?
On the new
What
tune.
can
thought
I say?
Keep it. You know.
Oh yeah, that went
Keep it
well. I
current.
think.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
This one isn't actually a negative YouTube comment, but it tickled me because it just says, "Please forgive me." No context. Just says, "Please forgive me."
It's quite you, that.
Anyway, the next one at Sadyeha7252 says, "Joe is the least believable driver ever."
That's what I was going to read out.
Sorry.
Fucking piss
What do you
take
mean?
that.
I think they
actually
actually
drove?
green screened it.
No, Joe and Chaz are actually driving on
I'm
that. So,
genuinely driving the car. Like, it's like...
Do you know what it is though? Because it's 16 mil, people might just, I don't know, like not.
It does look
get-
fit. I mean, we went to some fucking
It's 'cause the
amazing beauty
views look
spots.
so good. It's like
Yeah.
that was actually out the window.
But yeah, we actually drove that car around.
And had the camera inside the thing.
Do you know what?
Round
We,
near the
we actually
camp
tried a green screen for one. It's
Yeah.
fucking funny as fuck. In like a Peter Kay way, it would
shit
work.
on it.
we were logistically working out how we could do it, weren't we?
But yeah,
You tested me in
Joe-
it, didn't you?
Yeah, and was like, no,
Joe-
we're doing it for real.
see, Joe's the least believable driver. Like,
But
I was
he's-
actually
he's
fucking driving.
I think it's
Joe
'cause you're
is
going-
the driver.
You know what, I think it's 'cause of the vehicle, though, you've got
when
that-
you're bopping your head, you're very animated, aren't you?
but you do have to drive like that with the wheel, don't
yeah,
you?
you have to drive that with the old cars.
Yeah, that's what I
sometimes.
mean.
It's,
Look, this is a jazzer here, pointed out to me by actually Neil Summers when we were driving on the last shoot.
shout
on the
out
road,
to
man.
Neil Summers.
Yeah, man loves life on the road. Anyway, it says, "Wish that break from the music at 2 minutes 4 seconds had continued for the rest of this abysmal song." That was quite a good one. And that was
That must
from
mean he really likes the acting in the video.
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that's good. Single's gone down well.
Yeah.
I was going to say, should we talk about that?
No, it actually has though,
the
hasn't it?
reaction to the single has been really good. Thanks,
It's been
everyone.
great. Hottest record on Radio 1,
Yeah,
which is great.
it's good. I don't know. It feels nice to release something. It gets me excited. Got me really excited for the album. We've finished the album now. That's all the news. So we won't be doing any more
It
pods
is
from,
complete.
from the studio or anything like that. It's
being mixed.
It's done. Everything's pretty much picked.
Do you know what? With regards to the single, I've had a lot of people who wouldn't usually text me over our music text me and say, "Really love the new single, mate,"
Oh, have you?
which is quite
I've
nice.
Who
been,
like?
I can't really mention any names,
Your mum and dad.
but yeah,
Me.
you know, people you think, oh, they've fallen by the wayside, they've gone off us and that,
Yeah.
but they've actually texted.
Do you know what?
Boss.
I had 3 people stop me on the walk the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, and just say, "Oh, I really love the new
I
tune.
always
It's
find.
amazing."
Does anyone find? You probably won't. Maybe it's just me, but like the whole people like clocking onto you and shit. I always when you release something, it's like amplified, isn't it? Does
I think
anyone
you
else?
get-
No,
you
I even have that.
Do you know
I
what I'm
got
saying though?
fucking In TK Maxx the other day.
Oh, Tom got mobbed in TK
it's
Maxx,
like
didn't he?
In town?
It's
No, in
you're in
Stockport.
people's psyche a bit more, aren't you? It's interesting.
Yeah.
It was
Why-
almost
what happened?
anxiety inducing, to be fair.
What happened? Was it like a bad dream?
No, it was fine. It like
What were you buying? Undies.
no.
Plastics.
Katie bought
Pasta.
some towels.
Right.
She didn't need them anymore. Changed her mind on them, so they sell the tagging. So she was like, "We just nip these towels back to TK Maxx." So I had like 4 towels. Well, I'll just be in and out. Like go to the till. You know the one at Home Sense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Stockport.
Yeah.
Ah.
Peel Centre. So I went in, and then there was a couple. So I was like 3rd in the queue, and then more people kept joining behind me in the queue. So the couple like near
There's
the
nowhere
front,
to hide in that
No.
queue either.
the couple at the front of the queue, one of them turned around and just like clocked me straight away. So obviously like tapped his wife, and he just came over straight away. Really, really nice. Do you know what I mean?
obviously,
Like, oh, my daughter loves you. Like, she's called Lauren and all this, and we're from, I can't remember where they're from, like Denton or somewhere like that. And they were like, "Can we get a photo?" Just like phone out, bang, straight away. And I'm like, "Can I just put
Chain
these
reaction.
towels down?" Because they had like all these towels in my hand. Then the woman in front of me was like, "I'll load your towels for you, but I want a photo after them." So I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's
Fucking
fine."
hell.
And then they got like a piece of paper out, and then obviously the queue's getting bigger,
Bigger and bigger and bigger.
I
And then-
fucking
That
charge a
made me
day
sweat.
rate
But
for
then
that.
people
You know
were
what I
just
mean?
taking photos from like,
afar.
just like that. And then
Yeah.
just like, "Can you just stand there and I'll take a photo of you? I want to send something." It's fine. Like,
It's funny
I don't
that-
want to
don't that-
complain.
It's funny on
But
your
it just
own as
makes you
well.
feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Fuck
dead
me.
self-conscious. Do you know
Fuck
what I mean?
me, they are the worst. You know, when people can I have a photo, and they don't mean with them, and they just take
Of
a
you.
photo of you.
Yeah, that's what-
They're
I think
fucking
that's what it
so
was.
awkward. They're like, I just want to show my daughter. And, I just want to show my
Then
son.
my
and
phone
you just
started ringing.
stood there.
Katie started ringing me, and I was trying to answer the phone whilst it was all going. You know when you're just a bit like.
Do you know what would have been
flustered?
so funny if like, the
Overwhelmed.
security came over?
No,
That would have been so
Oh,
lame,
there was
wouldn't
another
it?
time.
Everyone was really nice. I don't want it to sound like I'm like. negating it
No,
out.
it's not like doing. It's just a bit weird.
But I
When-
weren't expecting it.
I was
you know
gonna
what I
say
mean?
that-
I was just a bit like caught me off guard. I was a bit like.
It's
oh,
weird
fuck,
because
got
if it's a
flustered.
gig, if you're going into a venue where you're playing, you fucking expect it and you're ready for it. When you're just taking towels back and taking Max, you don't expect fucking loads of people
Yeah.
to look off, and that sometimes does take you off guard. There's another time you got flustered the week before in the video when a chicken attacks you.
You love this chicken. You want to shut up about this chicken.
I didn't know it that bad. I thought it was funny.
No, it was funny. It's just
Was that
fucking.
Joseph and Faye's gaff?
Yeah, big up Joseph and Faye.
Oh, do
Big
you know
up.
what? They were so nice.
You'll see. You'll hear more about Joseph and Faye.
We
soon
hired a vintage police car off him, didn't we?
Yeah,
we can
for-
say that
for the video, but they had
for
lovely.
the next video.
We'll talk about them when that we'll do a video.
What
for
a
that.
lovely couple
Sweet,
they were.
but that fucking that chicken attacking you in their garden made my day. Even you found it funny. To be
Yeah,
fair, you
it
were like,
was.
"Why the fuck is it attacking me?"
No,
Proper,
It was
flustered-
they've called it Dick because it always attacks people. They were like, it might become dinner soon.
that flustered me on the same shoot. We were filming at a certain place, and it happened to be someone's property, didn't it?
Oh yeah, the end.
Proctor Cars.
Ah, yeah. But cars, yeah.
They were sound in the end, weren't they? But
Really
I think
nice.
they were a bit concerned as to why
Why we were
all,
filming there.
we were all there, but it was fine in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, you thought there was like some heavies coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's just
yeah.
got 20% off Joe's new Defender. That.
Yeah, there you go.
Sound?
Oh no, sorry. Carry on.
What else summer related can we talk about? I'm going away in 2 days.
Where are you going?
Oh, of course,
Napoli.
I'm going to Naples. Yeah,
You're going to eat some very, very horrible food, I
some
assume.
shit
Are
food.
you going to? Are you going down the Amalfi?
Yeah, we're going to stay in Positano, I think.
Weirdly as well, I'm going out.
You are.
I'm going next month.
Do you know who's from Positano?
Go on.
Gennaro Contaldo.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Wow.
from there.
That's boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I fancy a bit horizontal slice. Fuck it. Do you good? You good?
I don't think this will be a horizontal, like, it's all steps
More of
and shit.
a-
I think we'll be exploring
More
a
of
bit on this
a
trip.
like a cultural
Yeah.
like viewing like cutting about holiday.
Probably.
innit?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going horizontal holiday though. When I
Yeah.
was
There's an
there.
I really
island-
fancy one.
There's Capri in there,
Yeah.
where you can get the boat to.
Yeah.
That's where
Fourth.
they shot the cover for Ocean Rain.
Is it?
You know, the Blue
in
Grotto.
the caves? Boss
Yeah,
that.
Do you reckon it's thingy? I don't know what I was gonna fucking say. Sorry,
Nice.
What would you do?
I've got what I was gonna find up.
What would you do? What would you do?
It's enough that.
I was over that.
What would you do?
Hypothetical.
You got it.
You know they're getting shitter and shitter, but it's funny, innit?
Try it.
A small kidney stone for $1 million a month. It's a small
Where do you
stone.
find these?
It's a small stone, no hospital required, but it happens randomly.
So,
Say that again, I didn't
for
understand
$1 million a month, you've got to piss out a small kidney stone.
You
don't know
Once a month.
But you don't know when it's
still
going
be
to
very
happen.
Has
uncomfortable, though.
anybody like ever done that? Like
No.
had
Had a
kidney
kidney stone?
stones?
I've never had kidney
I know
stones.
of
Touch wood.
people,
No.
and it's meant to be very painful.
Yeah,
on
it's meant to be awful.
like a pain chart, which I
it's
don't know
meant to be
much.
fucking terrible.
It's meant to be worse than getting stabbed.
I can imagine even the small ones being fucking dreadful, though. Imagine anything in your fucking
proper-
urethra.
Proper Green Mile, innit?
Remember when I had that kidney pain last
That's
year?
the title.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like on death's door, and it was excruciating. I was in tears.
Oh,
I thought it was a
yeah.
hernia.
No.
That's something else.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
I had
Right.
to take like really strong painkillers for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
was
had it I had it for like a day, didn't it? It made me feel sick and
Was it an
everything.
infection?
Kidney
in the
stone?
end or
Yeah, I think
something?
it was an infection, yeah.
Mm.
Is it a UTI or something like that?
Kidneys, man.
What do your kidneys
Great
do
beans.
again?
It's a filter.
Phil, is
Filter.
kidneys what get the fucking booze out? Was it you fuck yourself? That's your liver, that, innit?
Yeah, it's a liver.
The booze.
So basically, an excruciating amount of pain once a month for £1 million. I'd give it a go.
Do you
just
get $1
for-
million each month?
Yeah.
But
And
you
you
also
can
get a
just turn it
stone
off.
each month.
So
Yeah.
you could just do 1 month, have one
Yeah,
stone
can you
and get
set
$1
the
million.
date?
Yeah, I'd do
Can you
a
set the
stone
date?
for $1 million.
No, random. So
It
you could
just
be,
comes on you randomly.
Yeah, I mean,
That could be annoying because you could be.
Could be on stage.
it could be on stage, but good refund. You got the money for a refund, haven't you? Do you know what I
Well,
mean?
to be fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah.
I'd do
give it a go anyway.
It's hard
I'd
to say
give
because
it a go.
I've never had one.
I haven't
If
either.
I had it, I might be like, not
How
a fucking
big are
chance. I don't know.
They vary.
Do they vary in size?
Just going off that pain I had, I don't think I'd do it, you know.
That's what I mean. You see, I've never
I'd give it a
experienced. I've never experienced the pain, so I don't know.
I would give it a go.
But the way this is even a question makes me think that the pain is fucking that bad. That it's
Oh.
like.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
So go on, Miles. Next. Oh, is that it?
Well, that's it because I thought, I don't know.
All right, yeah, I've got some here.
What is this?
Bullshit joke. That's usually how
Haven't we done this one before?
goes. They're all written out on his phone.
Oh, I see. Sorry, it's just.
Why?
What's that?
Do you know what that reminds me of?
It's chat and shit.
What's that tune you and Joe like by Serge Gainsbourg? I'm the boy.
Yeah, I'm the boy.
It sounds like that.
Right, enough about him now. Nice.
That was good. Tone.
Do you know what's yeah?
Thanks for the thanks. I can't. Do you know what's annoying? I can't find who did it, which is really upsetting. So I'm really sorry. Email in who
Lost
did
media.
it. I know, because I had the thingy saved. Anyway, I've got some bullshit for you. That's basically where I was getting at.
Bring it on, motherfucker.
Do you not have bullshit for a bit, have you? Do you not play bullshit, or you just? Oh,
Nah, that's
bullshit.
it, innit?
Right.
Nice tail.
Wotsits get their name because when the tasters had it, they said, "What's this?"
Wait,
What's
rephrase.
When the tasters had it.
What?
The people who taste the snacks.
Who are the people?
What's it? Wotsits.
Are they
What?
walkers? What's it?
Fucking say that again. I don't understand what you're on about.
The tasters, the people who taste the snacks.
So you're talking
They
about
bought a new corn snack in. Went, yeah, some new snacks for you.
So you're saying they
And he
delivered a snack without a name?
And he went, "What's this? What's this? What's it?
Well, wouldn't they say that about all of them because they ain't got a
What's
name?
it?" Basically, the name
Skips. What's this? Do you know what I mean? That was true, though, isn't it? They say it about all of them.
Yeah,
Bollocks. You're chatting shit. You're chatting
Skips,
shit.
what's this?
It's fucking true, though, isn't it? Same company, innit?
Yeah, I'm with Miles.
So I'm just saying they got the name from people.
I'm
saying,
just waiting for him to go.
What's
It's
this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Skips.
I don't know. With
Skips.
John.
That was
What's
because they
this?
didn't like it, and he said, "Let's skip this one." And he went, "We'll call
That
them
was good.
skips."
Skips. Walkers, they were just fucking
They were
tired
walking.
after
They were
that, weren't
walking
they?
as they were doing it. Yeah, but that's it. So what do you reckon? What's it? What's it? What's it?
No.
Oh, I
Bullshit.
don't fucking know anymore.
I'm saying bullshit.
Nay.
Bullshit.
No.
He's not done a bullshit for a while, so I reckon.
It's true.
Is it actually?
It's
sake.
true,
Fuck's
yeah.
sake.
But why?
This is basically should just be Miles give us a fact, but it's Joe. Because they're all true these days.
I know. Well, I was trying to find a bullshit one, and to be honest, I thought it was
What's
bullshit.
it?
Did you get? I said it the other day when we were sewing the new backdrop the other day. So we're basically making a new backdrop for some stuff that's coming out soon. And when we were making it, we had Wotsits, and I went, "It's weird, isn't it? I wonder where they get the name from." And I thought, "What's it? What's this?" And I thought, fucking, I'm just going to say that as bullshit. So I had it down on my phone and say it's
But then
bullshit.
you Googled it and it was.
And I
true.
googled it, checked, and it was true. That's how they got it. It was basically the slang of like, "What's this?" Like, "What's this?"
Skips. What's this?
When were they made?
I don't know. Didn't look
When
anymore.
were they made?
But I think, yeah, there you go.
The
Mad.
history.
You like
Of a
how it's
Wotsit.
made, don't you?
I fucking love
How good is how it's made?
How
Is it
it's
still
made.
going?
Think
Can you
so.
get it on like demand or some shit?
Sorry, Tom.
What
I
came
ADHD
first,
then.
the cheese puff or the what's it?
Cheese puff, I reckon.
Cheese puff.
You reckon?
Yeah,
I
it's the
reckon it was
same
like a
thing.
50's cheese puff.
Someone,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, pre-what's it?
someone ripped off someone, didn't they? Do you know what I mean?
Hey, come here.
I'm going to find out right now.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you say?
Say.
This is the fan bit.
Just Google cheese puffs
That's
history.
got to be the
I've-
name of the pod.
I've-
50's cheese puff.
I've lost my sheet.
Actually, 1930s.
Is it?
1930s. Wow,
That's
not
close.
50s. So it's 30s cheese puff.
What's it? Well,
have you
what's
robbed
it's or
my
cheese
sheet?
puff?
Give
Keep
me
the
one of
cheese
them.
puff.
So cheese
wait,
puff is
American
that's-
cheese puff.
There's only one there.
Got to be American.
Between
Would you
your
like,
hand.
before we
There's
just do this, would you
no,
like a
hold
brief
on.
history
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the cheese
come
puff?
on.
Yeah.
Get Josh's and Josh and Miles.
It's fine. Come on.
You can share.
Cheetos are like that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese puffs were invented independently by two companies in the United States during the 1930s. According to one account, Edward Wilson noticed strings of puffed corn oozing from flaking machines in the mid-1930s at the Flacol Corporation. This is in Wisconsin. A producer of flaked, partially cooked animal feed. He experimented and developed it into a snack, and then Clarence J. Schwebke applied for an improved extruder patent in 1939, and thus the product named Corn Curls, both spelt with a K, was commercialized in 1946 by the Adams Corporation. So
Fucking love crisps.
it was actually, yeah, because you know, if you see like animal feed, it's like pellets and such.
Yeah.
It was like a byproduct of that.
Wow.
Mad.
And then came Skips. What's this?
Can you Google when Wotsit came
Yeah.
about, please?
Do you know what cheese puffs always remind me of? You know
Go
that
on.
bit in
Toy
scene
Toy Story. I knew you were going to say that.
when Rafael Benitez is on the.
Do you know what I love?
So fair.
Do you know what I love? You only go to like Spa and they got Spa own like salt and vinegar like sticks, and the fucking well salty and vinegar.
Chipsticks.
How
Yeah.
good are chipsticks?
Chipsticks are boss.
I just love crisps.
I love crisps.
Oh,
Frazzles.
I'm more of a-
I
I'm more
love
of a
real salt
Wotsit.
and vinegar. You know, like a disco.
Salt and vinegar.
does anyone like Takis? They're really good.
They're so chemical though.
So
aren't they?
yeah,
I've never had them.
pure
My favourite
chemical American.
flaming hot Wotsits or Cheetos. Them like,
Yes.
wow.
Yeah.
Monster Munch. Recently got into pickled onion Monster
Yep,
Munch.
Recently?
I didn't try one till I was 30.
Fuck off.
Honestly.
What was that?
Fuck off.
What was that?
I'd
sorry?
only had the flaming hot ones.
He'd never had a pickled onion monster munch till he was 30. That's blown my head, that.
They are good.
Well, full of
So
surprises.
you popped your pickled onion monster
And for
munch,
some
Jerry?
in my head,
You
I
got
was like,
into
in my head, I was
Monster
like,
Munch weirdly
don't,
quickly.
you know, when you're young, I was like, don't like them. I was quite stubborn. But my palate's wide to try to pickle onion monsters. But Katie likes them. So, and I
There is
was
something
like,
about that flavour though that's a bit weird,
Katie
isn't
was
it?
going, try it, you'll love it. And I tried it and I loved it.
Do you know Steve-O from Jackass once took a flight from America to UK just to get a few packets of them?
Oh, I saw that on
Because
that
he loves
interview.
them that
Yeah.
much.
Environmentally
Like, he
friendly.
buzzes off him. No, I think he just made a trip to the UK just to have them because he was like a craving, so came to the UK on holiday on it.
Back to Wotsits. This is all I can
What's
find.
this? Sorry.
Stained fingers.
Golden Wonder
Ah.
first introduced Wotsits in the early 90s. So, it's not. It's back to the 30s for the animal feed for the
Yeah.
original.
Do you know what I used to
Oh.
love doing? Finding old crisp packets. Have I spoken about this? I think I have.
Oh,
No,
really
no.
faded.
I think I have, yeah. You know in Banks Lane back in the day? Because it used to be skipped, didn't it?
Yeah.
And you used to find old like Victorian pottery and old packets of crisps from like the 70s. Bearing in mind the 70s were only 20 years before
Why
that.
is the 70s funny?
What, you found 70s
Yeah,
crisps?
1970s crisps Walkers. Like really like the old font, you know, the fonts are different.
Yeah, I know, I can appreciate
It was
that.
just old packets of crisps.
Was it an old tip, Banks Lane?
Yeah, yeah.
Was
The
it?
field was an old,
Yeah, the
like
old- the
landfill
old-
site, yeah.
What
So
did
it
you,
was, yeah,
Sounds safe for children to play on.
what did you used to do with it when you found them?
just went, that's cool, and put it back.
Happy Valley's got is an old Victorian tip as well.
So does that mean underneath
pottery.
just full of shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just used to bury rubbish.
But like rubbish back then probably wasn't as bad as it is now, because it wasn't like,
stuff like that. When it wasn't like microplastics and plastics. But
yeah.
we won't get into that now. Should we go into some fan questions?
Yeah, go for it.
I feel like it's a good episode, this.
After a couple of hours on my computer. Let's do this again.
This is the fan bit. This is the fan bit.
Once again, I've got 5, so I may as well do it in order. Josh 3 to Miles.
Wait.
Okay. This one's from Ambrose Matheny. Pat Matheny is Last Train Home. My God, I wonder if there's
What a
any connection there. Anyway, cheers, lads. This is Ambrose from the US. Hope all's good and the last bits of the album. Last bit of the album recording have been smooth going. Just popping in because I love the podcast. I've got a birthday coming up here on the 1st of May. So, well, happy birthday because it's already past that. Happy 17th birthday as it is. And naturally,
No. Come on.
happy 17th birthday from one Josh to another. Naturally, also the launch day for the new single. It's not hard, is it? Apparently not. And I wondered if I could get a shout out. Here's shouting Ambrose out.
Sorry.
That was mad. Pumped for the new songs. The one for this week seems like a pristine groove. That's a nice way of putting it, innit?
Nice.
Love you all and keep it up. Thank you. Oh, and I've got a question. What's your favourite musical moment from film/TV, if you had one?
It's a good
First thing that
question.
springs to my
It's a good
mind
question.
from an early memory is Earth Angel in Back to the Future.
Wow. Indie,
That feels like a pivotal love for that song
Yeah.
married with the scene. You know which bit I mean, don't you? When he's on the stage at the end and he's like
Yeah, yeah.
fading.
Yeah.
You don't
I
know
was
what
going to
mine
say,
is.
there's the other one as well, in the Back to the Future.
Well,
He
that's
does
Back to the Future too.
he does the guitar solo.
Yeah,
Johnny
that's
B-
the
Johnny
scene
B. Good.
before
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
When his mum and dad get together because he punches Biff
Yeah.
and they dance to Earth Angel. Boss tune.
Loads in Greece.
Fuck yeah.
And Dirty Dancing too.
I think we'll all agree on this one. And it's always stuck with me. It's the scene in the Office Christmas special
Oh, yeah.
when Dawn comes back and
Yeah.
Yazoo only U's playing. That is
Yeah.
fucking
It
genius.
gets me every time.
That is genius.
Do you know what?
Amazing piece of
Not-
music.
not as-
Amazing piece of
Not
music.
as like old, it's a bit more new. Submarine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex Turner's soundtrack in Submarine was like
Yeah.
That I still listen to that soundtrack
Oh,
now.
I do.
And
So
it's
good.
like,
Boss.
it's unreal.
Very emotional, isn't it?
Yeah. When he's lying on the thingy, on the bed, it's like you're trying to get to heaven in a hurry.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
Oh, wow.
when they're looking around the art gallery.
And it's the cover of.
It's the cover of
Please,
Please,
Please Let Me Get What
but
I
you
Want.
can't get it on anywhere.
Can you not?
No.
YouTube, I bet you can
You
get
can get it on YouTube, but
Ripped.
you know, it's not
Probably
on
get it
like,
on Blossom's Deluxe Vinyl.
that's a really beautiful moment as well.
Miles, have you got any?
Clubbed to Death, Matrix. How good is that song? How good is that song? So I remember watching it. I think it's the scene.
Is it the bit when he's got all the guns and shit?
Don't think it's that bit. I think. Do you know what it might be? I think. Yeah, it might be that bit. I just remember hearing it because I watched The Matrix when I was like 7 in playgroup, and it was in like the older. No. It was in the older room. They had like Toy Story on
Why
there.
are you playgroup at 7?
No, summer school, whatever. Basically, my mum and dad fucked off somewhere and
You
put
was
me
a kid,
somewhere.
yeah.
I was a kid, and in the other room, the older kids were there. Not that old, like 10, 11, they're watching Matrix, and I walked in and everyone was there shooting guns, and that song was on. Clubbed to Death is a great song.
Wow.
Also, Hash, end of Butterfly Effect. What's it? Is that the film, Butterfly Effect?
Yeah, with Ashton
Yeah.
Kutcher.
Oasis at the end doesn't fit the song. Doesn't fit the
Wow.
film.
Don't like it.
Yeah, it's like
Which,
the
is
walk.
it Stand By Me or something like
Stand
that?
by me at the end. It kind of I understand it's like saying hello, goodbye to his love or whatever, childhood love. But yeah,
Or is it Don't Go... What?
I can't. I just think Stand By Me.
One
Yeah.
of them ones, isn't it?
Just a bit of a hash.
Wonderwall.
I think it
hash
might
one.
be Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Or is it Slide? No, it's not Slide Away. That's a really good question, that.
I really like.
it
Do you,
is.
know what, I can't. Do you know what's annoying? I can't remember the name, the thing now. But always, one of my favourite films is Big, Tom Hanks, and you know when they drive him around the city and he pops his head out of the limo.
Yeah.
Fucking love that scene.
There's thingy.
Is it
Do you know when he gets the date and he drags her on the trampoline?
Yeah.
That's Forget Me Nots. Patrice
Yeah,
Rushen.
yeah.
And he gets the glow in the dark compass ring.
So you don't lose your way. Dead sweet. What a fucking film
Do you know
that is,
what?
by
I've
the way.
never
Amazing.
thought about songs in movies.
Oh,
It's massive, innit?
important.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's
Make
where
or break a scene,
That's how
I
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it?
Mise en scene. What's that? Is that music from
That's everything in the scene.
in the scene? Yeah.
Mise en place.
That's visual.
Yeah, it's visual.
Source
isn't it? I
station.
think- I can't remember what it's called when there's a different...
Contrapuntal sound is when it's like opposite.
I love
Yeah.
contrapuntal sound.
Right, go on,
It's been-
Chaz. You read out the next question. Good question, though, Ambrose. Thank you.
Great question.
Hello, lads. Hope you're good. Big fan here.
Who's it by the way?
Sorry, this is from Ben Smith. Big fan here. Seen you live 10 plus times. And I'm taking the missus to see Tom Grennan at Gunnersbury. And it gives me a perfect excuse to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My question is, when you sign a record deal, how is the money split from the label? Are you paid separately or given a big pot and split it between yourselves and then your manager, sound engineers, etc.? Keep up the good work with the pod. Viva the Blossoms.
£5 million each.
Well, funnily enough, do you know when we first started off, I thought you could just got £1 million.
Yeah,
I thought you just got £1 million when you got a record deal. But I think that's like the 90s
so like
and
a
shit,
record
innit?
deal was like every record deal.
It's
was
like
a
everyone,
million.
right, here's your £1 million. And I was like, yes.
Well, the latter half of the question was pretty spot on, wasn't it? Really, because it's. I mean, it's more detailed than that, but it is. It's just split. It
doesn't
runs
go
the business,
It
doesn't
doesn't
it?
go to like sound. So basically, you get the label pick how much money they want to offer for you, whatever you're worth.
In advance.
At the
An
time.
advance, yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
it's called advance 'cause it's an advance payment before you start recuperating money.
And they vary in sizes and length. Excuse me. In terms of, say you're a really hyped band, because that can sometimes happen in the industry, because all the labels.
just for we weren't a hyped band.
No, it's what I'm going to
You
get
can
to.
get into like bidding wars.
Yeah, they get into bidding
Yeah,
wars
it's like, I'm
because
enough you more, can we make
they're
you know.
scared of losing face, and say, let's make up a name. Let's say the Sofas
Nice.
are the hottest new band in the country, but they've never
Great name.
played a gig. Let's say they've never played a gig. They put one song on TikTok, right? It's gone
Smashes it
Blows up.
fucking massive. It's got 100 million plays. This is hypothetical.
in a day.
Hypothetical. Look.
So the Sofas now from fucking
Sofas
Southport.
The Sofas from Southport sound boss, to be
The
fair.
Sofas from Southport are the hottest, coolest band in the country.
This is their tune.
There you go. So
Fuck me.
all the labels are like talking to each other now because they're all in the same building, because they're all under the Universal branch. So you've got Polydor, Island, Virgin, for
EMI,
example. There's
yeah.
3. Parlophone. They're all going.
So
Are you looking at the Sofas? And they're a bit like keeping the cards close to the chest to go, well, I weren't going to, but are you looking at the sofas?
Next thing you know.
The sofas then get wined and dined by all these labels, and they start plucking numbers out. So Parlophone might go, we're going to give you 100 grand.
For an album. One album they want.
Then Virgin take them out the week later. And by this point, the sofas have probably got a manager.
Yeah.
Whether it's the fucking uncle looking after him, someone...
A lot of the time with them hype bands, it is like the dad in it or
Someone will be looking out for
overseeing
him
everything.
who knows a bit about money and will go, well...
Or not.
Or not. But they understand how it works in terms of the next label, they're trying to get more money out of it. And then it becomes a bidding war, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So then they can extract, usually then quite a big payment, and they might get a ridiculous deal, and they've never even played a gig. This can happen. It happened to a few bands when we were coming out. I won't name any names, but that did happen. And then the label then invest that money.
Well, it becomes a bidding war because, like you said, they're scared to leave. They're scared to be the label that let this massive band who become really
'cause
profitable
if they were the
go
next
away.
fucking Beatles or fucking Arctic Monkeys or whatever you
Then-
want to
yeah, then
reference, then you look like a dick for
they
missing
don't
out.
fuck
Exactly. Yeah. Whereas if you sign him as an A&R guy, you look like the hero, and you're going to smash it, and you can go on to do better things. Like you can all of a sudden be like offered an MD job at another label and stuff.
Yeah,
You know what I mean,
like football managers. Really.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically people trying to better their careers. Obviously, that sounds negative. I don't mean that to sound negative. It's people trying to, like, do you know what I mean? Just do good at the job. Do you know what I mean? It's,
Their job is based on results. Isn't
yeah,
it?
of course. Yeah,
Like a football manager, if you're not getting the results, if you've invested in loads
Explain
of bands,
this in football terms.
if you're invested in all these bands, but none of the bands are even taking off a little bit, basically not making them any money, you're gonna be moved
Game
on.
Gonna
over.
get relegated.
I think
aren't
it's
you?
such a difficult position to be in.
Yeah, well, because
It's a guessing
As an
game,
A&R.
isn't it, really?
Yeah, you
All
basically-
based on
Things go in
stats,
trends,
you don't know, do
You
you?
could have the best
Don't
band
know.
in the world could be unsigned now who we don't know, and they've just not had the break. You don't always
never
work
know.
like that, does
But
it?
anyway, money wise, you get an advance, and sometimes it'd be quite healthy.
We've probably said this before. We wasn't in a bidding war like that.
No.
No one wanted to sign us.
No.
So we were kind of a bit of a.
And also, isn't the advance used to try and that's to pay to record and
Some
shit,
of it
innit?
is. And
Well,
some
yeah,
of
you know
what, like, it's
some
put
of
into,
it's
like,
so
brackets
you
in,
can
it's
quit
like-
your jobs.
That's what I was going to do. I was
and
going
record an album.
I know, and
shit,
pay
yeah.
to live, so you have a wage.
Yeah.
Basically,
I was
is
going to
what-
get
is
into that
what it
then. So you're offered an advance, but it depends. So a label might say, right, we'll give you an advance of, I'm just picking this out of thin air, 100 grand advance, and we'll pay 80 grand for you to record the album, and we'll give you 100 grand marketing. And then you get the 100 grand, and that's how much they budgeted for the other stuff. Do you know what I mean? Or you could get a better thing going, we'll offer you 280 grand, and you pay to get it recorded, and you pay for this, that, and you pay for the marketing. Do you know what I mean? You've got to sort of budget it yourself. Or, I mean, and again, it sounds great, like getting this advance, but it's an advance.
And then
They fucking recoup that money back. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah,
and-
loan.
through like
yeah,
really
yeah.
high
And
fucking rates of fucking
Yeah,
shit.
and well, Taylor
after.
Swift song's gone out about it a lot, hasn't she, recently?
So you basically go in the red with that advance. Imagine it in the red, and you've got to sell or whatever to get out,
Get
of,
out
the
of the red.
But the more money they pump into you, say marketing, they put a billboard up, they put you on the telly, they put you in a hotel. That goes against.
It's just
that.
a loan,
It's
isn't
just going back into the red, though, isn't it? So it's constantly, unless you're selling a fucking shitload of stuff, you're never really going to get out of the red.
And then
Which is-
usually at the beginning you don't get your album back, do you? Like they'll have it
Well, no,
forever.
yeah.
this
So
is why
it's like they own it now.
This is why
for
Taylor
like
Swift's
50
re-recording
years
the
it's
stuff
still
for
there.
anyone
So
who's
yeah.
should we go into that?
a little bit. I mean, I don't go too far.
Major record labels own your masters, so they own the song.
This is like a
pretty much.
standard thing for
Yeah,
everyone,
of course
isn't
it
it?
is, yeah.
They don't own the publishing. That is separate.
So yeah, that's how that goes. And yeah, so it's one of them. It's like I say, I was like Miles when we first got signed.
You were
I was
looking at cars.
fucking cars and shit to buy. Do you know what I mean? Like I was so naive. Like I thought I was just gonna get like fucking 10 grand or something in my account. Do you know what I mean? Like that, and never had money before. And it was far from that. Do you know what I mean? That money went straight into our band account, and from
we
that,
set up a wage for us.
and we set up that wage, and we were buzzing with that. That's probably the most we'd.
But we never had a wage up until
No.
that point.
And then we bought things like you need to invest. Do you know what I mean?
Reinvest
we
within yourself.
didn't buy a
We
van.
owed
We
some
didn't-
money out as well.
Yeah,
Because Conrad had invested in us, so we had to, give that back.
pay that back. And we bought things like you have to then buy like merch, for example, really things you don't think about. And then these other
Equipment.
things you have to buy,
Guitars.
equipment, guitars.
Stella.
Stella. Then there's like little things like you have to invest to go on tour. You have to hire the tour bus. You have to pay the crew. Do you know what I mean? So
This is going back to like when we were talking about having like Wolfie and stuff. That's how we could have then done that. Because then we had the means
we
to do
expanded
that.
the crew at that point.
And then to be, weirdly enough, we kind of did manage through like doing all the gigs and touring before that.
We didn't even have a photographer. This is what I find.
But we sold out the Ritz, which is pretty decent before that.
Do you know what? We had a girl called Eleanor Freedy back in the day, didn't we? Who used to take.
That was from that was from the label. We didn't realise the label sorted Eleanor out.
Yeah.
But they helped close the label.
It seems like a quite invasive question, but I think it's quite important to speak about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think Ben meant it to be like.
I think if you didn't have great people around you, we had good management. We were all level-headed lads.
Well, so I would have bought a car.
Yeah, but you could have eased it if you wanted to. It was our money.
Yeah.
We'd been given it. We could have gone, right, let's fucking spend it all.
Just two. I'll do this one.
More, yeah.
Johnny Murray. What can I say? Being blasted at the Etihad when we were 4-0 up at half time. Hope Joe and Tom were there. Buzzing, mint win that. So it's obviously he's obviously a City fan. I was there. You didn't go to the game.
I felt I had your lurgy. And I felt a bit ropey. We had a busy week, so I didn't go to the game because I was just
nice. It's a bit much.
Me and you went. I've been to.
Brother,
do you know what? I've got one more. We've got one more get up into every game this season.
It's class that.
Which we never normally get to do. So buzzing.
Did it sound good in the stadium?
Yeah,
you
it
were
sounded
on the telly, didn't you? As well?
Loads of people as well. Like when we were walking down the stairs, get a Bevan that singing it. Like
you paid him in cash after, didn't you? From Eric Harris. Hello, everybody.
Jesus Christ. Go on.
Hey, everybody. Love the cover art for the single. Thank you.
Thank you.
Been bopping my head in the car between 95 and 102 BPM as intended. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just noticed that you thanked Roller Coaster Tycoon and Tomato Soup amongst other things in your making of Foolish Other Spaces.
I love that people find that.
In the same vein, what's helped you on this album? Lots of love. Looking forward to it.
You can say go falafel.
Go falafel. Go falafel.
It's fueled us on it.
Mate, those flat whites downstairs at the
studio. Ditto coffee, go falafel.
My man.
Ditto coffee and go falafel.
Do you know falafel? Don't mind the cups of tea.
Mate, that fucking Greek the last day was,
you know what?
That was crazy.
There's an intern who works at Kempston Street called Dom.
Boss.
What's his surname?
I'm not sure,
I don't know.
It's weird, because you don't really get introduced like that. You just say, oh, hi, my name's Dom. Do you know what I mean? You don't.
Well, yeah, big thanks to Dom.
Yeah, massive thanks to Dom.
Yeah.
Thank you. He's helped us with a few of these podcasts as well.
Yeah, he has.
Set up in the
good
room.
Guy, good thing. He'll go into good things.
Trying to think of the obscure shit
We've been quite well behaved and not really.
This is the 30 album, isn't it?
Yeah,
so it's like
we're all quite.
There's been no fucking chocolate or sweets in there, has there? Everyone's been pretty good.
You've not really been on any games
There's been a
either.
lot of
it's because this
after hours drinking.
from you two.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah,
Not for me.
Not for me.
We haven't.
No, I've been fucking running around.
But do you know we record this album live.
We
The
did.
rhythm section, so there's not like used to then. There's not been like Roller Coaster Tycoon was on there because we basically used to go in. It's like Joe, go in there, click track, nothing, and I played just a drum beat. Bang, done. Sit there, Joe. You're done.
Until
Bass.
percussion,
Do
which
you know
could
what I
have
mean?
been at any point.
Yeah, exactly. So
you're on call, weren't you?
I'd be sat there. Do you know what I mean? For the rest of the day, we'd probably spend an hour. Do you know what I mean? 2 hours doing the drums. I'd be sat there. So I used to go on Roller Coaster Tycoon on my iPad and just fucking smash that.
Go falafel. What else is there? We've been quite raw, haven't we?
But this one we did
the
the rhythm section live, so it was nice to what we all three of us went in. Do you know what I mean? Did the rhythm section, and then obviously by the time he's got half the day, he's gone. Do you know what I mean?
It's more of a collective at all times, really, rather than going in at separate times.
I really did. I love the recording. This has been my favourite recording process of an album.
That's been fun.
Do you know what I mean? In terms of like
I think it shows as well.
Thingy. Like it's been well. I felt proper engaged and it's been well fun.
Got BM down a few times,
Your dad's been boss.
helping us out with a
There's
few
more
bits and
Mozart, man.
pieces.
But yeah,
So
what do you reckon? It's go falafel and ditto coffee.
It probably
that's springing to mind.
nothing. Yeah, that and
Sultan's Palace. Fuck off.
Josh,
Why is his face
the Grapes Hotel.
love Sultan's Palace. The best curry you could get in Liverpool is Sultan's Palace. I wanted to go 3 nights in a row, but I went two in a row because on the third
Sultan's
felt a
Palace.
bit
What you
fucking
said,
ill.
grapes? That boozer you've got.
The Grapes. Ye Crack.
Ye crack.
Where else?
What was that
Thomas Rigby's.
Yeah, we went in Thomas Rigby's.
Vernon Arms.
Vernon Arms. You like Vernon Arms?
Where did we go?
Hawksmoor.
Oh, I
Hawksies.
fucking love Hawkies.
We actually had quite a lot of Rudies, I must say.
Yeah, Rudy's is always good. What was the one? Do you remember the first week we all went? I think you were drinking at that time as well.
November.
Oh no, you weren't. You were on the
you're
nonnies.
fine.
Yeah, do you,
Which time?
do you remember? We went to that little booze and it was like really nice. It was like,
Like when we did To Do This, you mean?
yeah, and it was really, when we sat in that
Park
room.
Street.
Yeah, up that way.
Yeah,
like,
and they had like hats on the wall. Someone looked like Chaz in the photo.
I can't remember.
Basically,
Just a really
Liverpool's
cool
pretty
booze.
good,
We went
innit?
upstairs and we sat in that room.
Belvedere.
The
Oh,
Belvedere, that's the one. Great pub.
Belvedere.
Oh
that.
yeah, I remember
That's
that.
an amazing
Great
booze
pub,
of that.
that.
Peter Kavanagh's.
Kavanagh's is good.
If you have any questions, send them to. What?
I really liked Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. I just want to say that.
Do you know what?
Watch it.
Thank you.
Thanks everyone. Send your emails into blossomspubcast@gmail.com. Hope you have a nice day. I love you. Goodbye.